Here's what's coming up in today's news. Ric Flair has released a statement following that episode of Dark Side of the Ring. Mark Henry has been replaced on AEW Rampage. And scrapped WrestleMania plans have been revealed. More on that later on. Yes, hello, it's Jack and Andrew from Cultaholic. Lots of heavy news in this one today. So we'll start off with the one that everyone's been talking about on social media and all around, the Ric Flair statement in the wake of that very controversial episode, very thought-provoking episode as well of Dark Side of the Ring on the infamous plane ride from hell, which has always been talked about as a bit of a joke. Like, plane ride from hell, what are they like? And then, they actually got the flight attendant on and she revealed that, she accused Ric Flair of basically sexually assaulting her. So, he's released a statement in response to this. I'll just read it out, I suppose. Yeah. I can't, I don't know what. It's just a grim story, so I'll just read it out. Okay. Flair wrote, I want to clarify a few things. About 4 years ago, I gave ESPN full access to my life for a 30 for 30 special. They covered taxes, financial issues, adultery, divorces, the passing of my child, and drinking/partying at length. Rory Karp, desperate to matter for another 15 minutes, did an interview about it this morning. I believe Rory was the director, maybe, of that ESPN special.
I think so.
Did an interview about it this morning. When Rory's lips are moving, he's typically lying, but one part of what he said was the God's honest truth. I'd never heard that he forced someone, he being Ric Flair, to touch his genitals. Karp admitted. Everything with Rick that was construed as negative, I tried to address in the 30 for 30, his drinking, philandering, adultery, money problems. There's quite a bit, but never, at least in the people that I spoke to, no one ever brought up that he would force himself on somebody. Flair goes on to say, my issues have been well documented over my 40 plus year career. The reason Rory or anyone else never heard stories of me forcing myself on anyone is simple. It never happened. Now, that's a categorical, that's a denial of the story.
That is.
But then obviously this is gonna, I doubt this is gonna quell the fire, because there were eyewitnesses who talked about it on the Dark Side of the Ring episode. So
exactly.
It's only gonna add to the I guess, the anger in many cases, yeah. So,
definitely.
Have you got a take on this?
Not really. It's just a horrible story with a lot of people laughing things off, which just seems very wrong. We've
already, I believe, reported that Tommy Dreamer apologised for his appearances on Dark Side of the Ring, which was the right thing to do.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, man. Oh, it's tough. A lovely heartwarming story to start the day. I'm sure that'll continue and we'll have more on that as it develops. Speaking of Tommy Dreamer, well, first of all, WWE removed Ric Flair from their opening video and all his merch has been pulled from WWEshop.com. Tommy Dreamer has been we've already reported, suspended from Impact Wrestling. But now, Andrew, he's faced another consequence as well.
Yeah, so on today's Busted Open Radio, or yesterday's, Busted Open Radio host Dave LaGreca said that Tommy Dreamer will not be on the show for an undetermined amount of time. LaGreca said, as far as Tommy's future on Busted Open, he's off the show. How long? I don't know. I don't know how long Tommy is going to be off the show. And yeah, as you said, Dreamer obviously indefinitely suspended by Impact Wrestling on Friday after his comments on the Dark Side of the Ring episode 2. I think this is the right call to make, to be fair. Yeah.
I think so as well. Right, let's go on to more normal wrestling news now.
Yeah, it was heavy
Goodness
morning.
Me. Mark Henry, it's sad news though. Mark Henry has been removed from his post at AEW Rampage because Ricky Starks was talking to the Wrestle Talk podcast and said, I'm definitely proud of AEW, the work I've done in AEW and the work that I continue to do. And the fact that I think so much that they appreciate me, that they may be a permanent commentator for Rampage, replacing Mark Henry. And then he goes on to say, speaks volumes about how much he loves it there. What?
I know, right? This has only just started, and he's already. But the thing is, I think from what I've read as well, it seems as though Mark's place is going to be more in the backstage segments, doing backstage interviews and things like that. Yeah. With Ricky Starks coming on the commentary desk, but at the same time, that's a shame. I quite liked him on commentary as well. I think he had a good rapport. Like all the commentators on Rampage all just seem to have fun, and have a good rapport with one another.
And that's your opinion.
That's my opinion. Do you not? Okay, wow. Ooh.
No, I just thought it was overcrowded a little bit on Rampage.
Okay, no, that's fair enough.
And I thought that maybe Mark Henry wasn't that suited to it. Although I don't know. I'd like to be honest, I'd like to have seen him maybe be given more of a chance.
Yeah, that's true.
So this is very sudden, and also the fact that it's Ricky Starks means that he won't be wrestling on Rampage. Sure, so it's a bit strange.
That is a bit strange.
Unless there's an angle involving him on commentary, but
there could be.
There could well be, but. I don't know, it's a bit of a strange one. I thought they'd just be all in, no pun intended, on Ricky Starks. Ricky Starks as an in-ring guy, because they're clearly very invested in him. He got brought in as one of Cody's open challengees, like Eddie Kingston was as well. And since then, I feel like he hasn't been pushed too hard too soon, but they clearly believe in him a lot.
Yeah, definitely.
He's been given a lot of promo time and that sort of stuff. But now this feels like a strange step. I mean, it could well work out.
It could well work out. Again, like you said, it could maybe be some sort of angle, some sort of way to push a storyline somehow. Someone's getting put through the commentary desk. Who knows?
Oh, hang on.
Oh, hang on.
Hang on. Hang on. Who have we just had commentating? CM Punk's just been commentating.
And he went for a table.
Maybe it could be an angle.
It could be. Who knows? Oh, now the cogs are whirring. Look at that going on in Ed there.
Oh, my cogs are working at full gear. Oh no.
Wow.
We've got some Extreme Rules updates as well going on. So Fraser Porter pointed out to me yesterday, and then about an hour later it got reported from a news site, and Fraser was like, they've stolen my idea, Jack.
Whoa.
They've stolen it. Whoa. I can't believe this.
Fraser?
Yeah.
Is that you?
Yeah. Oh God, he'll have heard that upstairs.
He'll be like, my native people.
Yeah. Calling me from afar. Over the misty mountain. That's Lord of the Rings. Yes. A stipulation has been added to the Extreme Rules title match, because Fraser was saying to me, none of these Extreme Rules matches have a stipulation in place yet.
However.
Well, now, on Raw, Roman Reigns versus Finn Balor, it was revealed, has been changed to an Extreme Rules match. You might be thinking, Roman Reigns, Finn Balor? That's a SmackDown feud. What's going on? Roman appeared on Raw, don't worry about it.
Cocking his hands,
doing the thing. Also, a big change has been made to another title match for Extreme Rules, Andrew. Please tell me what on earth has happened.
The US Championship match at Extreme Rules, Jack, has been changed to a triple threat, as Jeff Hardy beat Sheamus last night on Raw to insert himself into the match. I'm going to fall off, big things.
Yeah.
Triple threat match. Do you know what? I'm quite happy about this. Not only because, Jeff Hardy, my favourite wrestler of all time, but also he and Damian Priest the other week on Raw had a really, really, really good match, I thought. There was like a section where they were just doing counters and stuff, and it looked amazing. And when they finished, the crowd just didn't even sell it. And I was like, that looked so cool. And Jeff obviously sort of, he's been around the block a few times, he's getting on a little bit. And I was like, he really stepped it up with Damian Priest, and I thought he did a fantastic job. So I think these guys together, obviously Hardy and Sheamus, have a little bit of history there as well. I think together that's going to be a great match.
Fair enough. Over to Impact Wrestling now, where Dave Meltzer is reporting that they may have to change. That was alterations to plans for Extreme Rules. Impact may have to change some plans, because unfortunately Sami Callihan suffered a broken ankle on Saturday at the Impact tapings, but has had surgery and looks to be out until about spring 2022. Now, when I read that, I was like, ooh, spring 2022, and then I thought, oh, it's not.
It's getting close already.
Hopefully that would be all right, unless it's like May. Which is
maybe.
Could be anything. Well, hopefully he recovers soon.
Fingers crossed.
And hopefully everything's okay there. There was also, now Andrew, I've not seen all of Raw. I didn't see this. There's been a title change on Raw.
There has been a title change on Raw. Look at you, thinking about it. Whoa, what?
Well, this day's finally come.
The day's finally come.
Well, after losing most of their matches in non-title action, Natalya and Tamina have finally lost their women's tag team titles.
Who've they lost them to, Jack?
The team of hang on, Super Brutality.
Whoa!
What are they called?
I mean, that's pretty good.
Rhea Ripley and Nikki ASH are the new women's tag team champions.
Yep.
Apparently, Natalya went to slap on the sharpshooter on Nikki, and then she was distracted by Rhea hitting Tamina on the outside with the riptide. And then Nikki rolled up Natalya to win the titles.
That's it.
Do you know what I feel bad for in this situation? Well, not only Natalya and Tamina, but Tegan and Shotzi.
Yes.
They beat them 4 times.
Big drop. That was good. A match between Rhea, Nikki, Tegan and Shotzi. Ooh, I think I'd prefer to see that more than Tamina and Natalya.
But I just feel bad for them because they should be the champions.
I mean, they should be the champions by this point, because like you said, they have defeated them in singles matches, and it just feels like that would have been the right way to go with things. However, you know what WWE like to do? They like to change it up. They like to keep you guessing.
Stop making it sound fun.
I'm trying to make it sound better than it actually is, Jeff.
Justice for the big tank ladies.
But well done, though. Well done to Rhea and
Nikki. Yeah, you weren't good enough to beat Charlotte, but now you got some tag belts. At PW Insider, they are saying that Austin Theory was also backstage on tonight's Raw, and finally, Becky Lynch has been talking to Alex McCarthy and was talking about her scrapped WrestleMania plans. Becky Lynch, this is what Alex McCarthy tweeted, by the way. He said, Becky Lynch just told me she was originally good to go for Mania, and it was discussed that she'd face Bayley. That didn't happen, and then she was meant to return in October before WWE called her earlier, the week of SummerSlam.
Get in here, get in here.
Very interesting stuff.
It certainly is indeed. That would have been cool though, you know, Becky and Becky Lynch, Becky and Becky Lynch. No, Bayley and Becky Lynch.
Bayley and Becky would have been cool. They could have tried to suplex each other all over the place.
Mini metro.
I'm on the metro system, that's the way it goes. Hadrian Road Wallsend, going to Biker. This is the bouncer in lyrical styler. Bikers, manners, monuments. I've never done that bit before.
That was pretty good.
That was later on.
Can you do it all?
No,
to close out this segment.
No.
Have we made it to 10 minutes? Do you reckon?
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Yeah, do you reckon?
I was whizzing through those last couple of stories.
That was pretty good.
So.
You did whiz through there.
Thank you for watching. Leave your thoughts and opinions on the Metro system down below. And see you. I'm sure there'll be more news later on.
Yes.
So we'll see you very soon.